Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that I believe is the single most important ingredient for success, yet it's often overlooked. We all love to talk about motivation, right? We watch motivational videos, listen to powerful speeches, and read inspiring quotes. And for a moment, we feel like we can conquer the world. But what happens when that feeling fades? What happens when you wake up and the inspiration is gone? This is where so many of us get stuck. We rely on motivation to get us started, but motivation is like a lightning strike. It's powerful, bright, and incredibly exciting, but it's also temporary. It's a fleeting spark that can ignite a fire, but it can't keep it burning. If you're waiting for motivation to strike every single day to work on your goals, you're going to be waiting a very long time. The truth is, building a successful life, a meaningful career, or a healthy body isn't about those rare bursts of inspiration. It's about what you do in the quiet, unglamorous moments when nobody's watching and you don't feel like it. This is where the real hero of our story comes in: discipline. Discipline is the polar opposite of fleeting motivation. If motivation is a spark, discipline is the steady, persistent fire that you tend to every single day. It's the commitment you make to yourself to show up, even when it's cold, even when you're tired, and even when you'd rather be doing anything else. It's the quiet voice that says, I know I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I made a promise to my future self. Think about it this way. Imagine you want to build a magnificent skyscraper. Motivation is the exciting, groundbreaking ceremony. There are cameras, speeches, and a lot of hype. But that ceremony doesn't build the building. What builds the skyscraper is the daily grind. The steelworkers showing up before sunrise, the concrete being poured day after day, the engineers checking blueprints over and over. That is discipline in action. It's the consistent, repetitive, and often tedious work that creates something extraordinary over time. There's a wonderful metaphor in nature that perfectly illustrates this: the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, you water it and fertilize it every day. For the first year, nothing happens. The second year, you continue to water it, and still nothing. The third and fourth years, same story. You pour your effort into this patch of dirt with no visible reward. It would be so easy to give up, to think the seed was a dud. But then, in the fifth year, something miraculous happens. The bamboo shoot breaks through the ground, and in a period of just 6 weeks, it grows up to 90 feet tall. So did the bamboo grow 90 feet in 6 weeks? No, it grew for 5 years. For 5 years, while it appeared dormant on the surface, it was secretly building a massive and complex root system underground. It was developing the foundation necessary to support its explosive growth. Without those 5 years of unseen, disciplined effort, that rapid ascent would be impossible. Your life and your goals are just like that bamboo tree. The small, seemingly insignificant things you do every single day are you building your root system. Reading 10 pages of a book, writing 500 words, going for a 20-minute walk, making one sales call, practicing an instrument for 15 minutes. These actions might not feel like much on any given day. You won't see immediate results. But you are building your foundation. You are watering your seed. Success isn't about doing one massive, heroic thing that changes everything overnight. It's about the cumulative effect of consistently doing the right small things, day in and day out. James Clear talks about this in his book, Atomic Habits. He says if you get just 1% better each day, by the end of the year, you'll be nearly 38 times better. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, you'll decline down to almost 0. The difference is staggering, yet on any given day, the impact of that 1% is barely noticeable. This is the power of discipline. It's about choosing that 1% improvement, especially on the days you don't feel like it. So how do we build this muscle of discipline? It starts with understanding that you can't rely on your feelings. Your feelings are fickle. One day you'll feel excited and driven. The next, you'll feel lazy and uninspired. If you only work when you feel good, you'll be inconsistent at best. The key is to detach your actions from your emotions. You have to make a decision, create a system, and then execute on that system regardless of your mood. For example, if your goal is to get fit, don't wait to feel like going to the gym. Instead, make a non-negotiable rule for yourself. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., I put on my gym clothes and go to the gym. It doesn't matter if I'm tired. It doesn't matter if my favorite show is on. This is what I do. The first few times will be hard. Your brain will come up with a million excuses. But as you consistently follow through, you are forging a new neural pathway. You are building a habit. Eventually, the internal resistance starts to fade. It becomes less of a battle and more of an automatic process. It becomes part of your identity. You're no longer someone who is asterisk trying asterisk to go to the gym. You are someone who asterisk goes asterisk to the gym. That shift in identity is profound, and it's built brick by brick through disciplined action. Think about any great artist, athlete, or entrepreneur. Do you think they only practice their craft when they feel inspired? Of course not. A professional writer writes even when they have writer's block. A professional athlete trains even when their body aches. They understand that greatness isn't born from occasional bursts of brilliance. It's forged in the furnace of daily discipline. They show up, do the work, and let the results follow. The beauty of discipline is that it's a skill, not an innate talent. No one is born disciplined. It's something you cultivate through practice. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one small habit. Maybe it's making your bed every morning. It seems trivial, but it's a win. It's you telling yourself, I said I was going to do this, and I did it. That small win builds momentum. It proves to you that you are capable of keeping a promise to yourself. From there, you can stack another small habit. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up. Then maybe it's meditating for 5 minutes. Each time you successfully execute a disciplined act, you strengthen your discipline muscle. It gets easier and easier to take on bigger challenges. This is the path to real, lasting transformation. It's not about finding a magic bullet or a shortcut. It's about falling in love with the process, embracing the boredom, and finding satisfaction in the act of showing up for yourself every single day. Motivation will come and go, but discipline will carry you across the finish line. Discipline is what turns your dreams from a vague wish into an actionable plan. It's what builds the bridge from where you are to where you want to be. So the next time you feel unmotivated, don't wait for inspiration to strike. Remember the bamboo tree. Remember that you are building your roots. Honor the commitment you made to yourself. Take that one small, disciplined step. Because those small steps, compounded over time, are what lead to a life of achievement and fulfillment. Stop waiting to feel like it, and start building the life you want, one disciplined day at a time. Thanks so much for watching today. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments what one small, disciplined action you're going to commit to this week. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a better life. See you in the next one.